What's up guys, this is Jolan here, and today in this video let's have a look at some widgets that are available on the Google Play Store and the App Store which could be useful for you. I will leave the link of all these widgets in the description below if you guys are interested. So before further ado, let's get started. So the first widget which we are going to have a look is the KWGT custom widget maker. Right, to set up a widget, all we know is that you need to long press and then click widget and go to their respective name. For example, this is a custom widget, and just long press it and then place it. Now if you consider yourself a power widget user, then the KWGT is the must for you. It lets you make your personalized widgets from different art assets which are there. Many art assets they require an upgrade, but many are there which you can also use without any cost. You can make your own widgets for digital and analog clocks, live maps, battery, memory meters, music players, etc. So now let's have a look at one basic widget, what customizations you can do with this. So for example, if I consider this widget here, there are many things which you can change here. Say for example the hours, you can change the shape. So if for example this is a circle, if I say hexagon, so it turns into an hexagon. So I'm going to keep it to circle now. Okay, then there is a width here which you can change. Again, you can see it can become thin, fat. Okay, and this is the rotation. Then we can also change the color or the paint. There are different types of paint, like you can fill it, you can keep it full. Okay, then there are filters, there are different colors which you can choose from. Okay, and if you go here, you can see there are shadows, textures, position, and then there is something called as touch. Okay, here we can click keep the clock animations at different speeds, or else you can even turn off the clock animations. Okay, say for example we take another widget, say for example we take this one. Again, the same thing here, you can change different things. There are background colors, layers, okay, and globals, and here you can change some color. So for example I put red and then click OK, so it turns out to be red. So once this is done, all what you need to do is just save it and then go to your home screen, and there you go, it's right on your screen, right? So you can even change this accent color. So this is the way you can make different widgets for your using that particular app, that is the KWGT custom widget. There are many widgets here to choose from, and you can choose whichever widget do you want. Like, see, there are different types of art presets here. You can choose anyone here and make up your own widget. Alright guys, so the next widget which we are gonna look out here is the CPU monitor. CPU monitor is basically a widget which will track your CPU usage. Say for example how much you've used, the temperature and all that stuff. Whereas if you see here, there are 4 different widgets. I'm going to use this one here for now, and straightforward you can see that the temperature is being displayed on your widget. If you just click it and go inside, you can see all the more details here, like the overall CPU usage, the CPU, different hardware, your cores, your frequencies. Mine is the 8-core processor, so you can see how all the cores are running. Here you can get a CPU frequency and down the temperature as well. In statistics, it is basically the same thing. Whereas if you go in system, you can see your entire information of your smartphone. Mine is a Snapdragon 636, like 8 cores, the manufacturer name, then some Android version, even the screen size. If you go to settings, you can change the theme color to different as per your liking, and you can also set a notification switch, and whenever your temperature goes really high, it is gonna notify you by the overheating alarm. So basically the widget comes really handy if you're a person who's using very difficult task or like very high task, and you wanted to monitor your system's temperature, then this widget is for you. Next widget on the list is the overdrop. In overdrop is basically the weather kind of a widget where it will show you your temperature. I mean to say the weather forecast, sorry. And if you go to the widget, we can see that it has got 4 widgets here. For example, I'm just going to use this one. Okay, so once you open it, there are different widgets inside, different style of widgets here, which can show you different information like temperature, the wind. There are different types here. As you can see, there are many you can choose from. Even there is a widget which also shows you the time and the date. Also there's a widget which shows you the weather forecast for the entire week. So for example, just for the demonstration purpose, I'm just going to use this one. Okay, and straightforward, you can see that it's directly displaying the temperature, the rain, wind and feel. If you click on it, it expands the the information that you get, like the details, like for example, where I am staying, it's like raining and it's humid. It also shows you the temperature and the wind speed as well. Here it shows you the hourly weather. If you are a person who is more like very concerned about the weather forecast, then I feel this should be a good choice for you. The entire week's weather is also being displayed here. And then if you go to the settings here, you can see you can change the hour, the animation, illustration, the themes. If you want to check, there are different types of theme: dark, light, AMOLED, and weather notifications if you actually want to get. And then all the settings can be changed about in this app. So this is basically a weather app. There are many weather apps I know in the Play Store, but I felt this was a really good one, so thought I would include this as well. The next widget on the list is the battery widget reborn. Now from the name itself, you know that the battery widget, the reborn, will be a battery displaying the widget. So for example, see, if you just click on that widget and there you go, it displays the battery widget. And here there are many customizations also you can do as per your liking. Say for example, like what you want to show inside battery, like the battery remaining can be, you can choose, I mean to say, the battery remaining, the time when it is completed. Say for example, I choose this, or else if I say about the battery remaining, so 50% is remaining. Okay, you can also change the color here. As you can see, I won't do that, but you can do that as well. The inner text color can be changed as well. Say for example, you want one color here, you can directly choose that. Then down here, okay, here you can also choose the display charging indicator. Like whenever it's charging, it's going to show you that it is charging, or else you can even remove it as well. Down here, the battery remaining line, you can see that you can set this as per your liking. For example, I have set the battery below 10%, I've set it to red, then about 25% to yellow, and above that to blue. If you click on it, you can also change the accent color here, whichever color you want. Say for example, I put this, so there you go. So that is the customization level that you can do. Then the secondary line width, you can change if you want. You can make it fatter, you can make it thinner, and you can enable drop shadows, and there are many customization which you can do here. And down here, last but not the least, is the battery type, the main battery or the dock battery. I've set it to the main battery. So once this is done, just press the OK, and there you go, your widget is right on your screen. So if you're a person who wants the battery to be seen right on the home screen, then I feel this widget would come very handy. So guys, the next app or the next widget on the list is called as the Sectograph. Sectograph is basically a widget where it reminds you of your daily task. It keeps a track of all your daily tasks, or whatever you have to do, or like whatever tasks have been aligned by you for you throughout the day. So it has just one widget, and if you open it, you can see that it is in a circular shape. Well, it also displays the time. It also shows you the task that you have for you during the day. If you go here to the settings, you can see that you can align the task for all day. You can even align for hidden events and even clock face numbering. Whereas if you go here, you can see you can change the home screen, the widgets, to different colors, like whitish, kind of black. And if you go to the settings, you can configure many things out here, like the hour hand, sector configuration, event list settings, even the color scheme, like dark. This is for the app as well. Okay, this looks pretty good now. Anyway, so if you want to add more tasks onto your sector graph, all what you need to do is press this plus button or the tab, and then add, like how you add it in your Google calendar. So you need to add a task and then save it, and once it is done, it's gonna be displayed on your sector graph as per the date you have set. So this is basically an application or the widget which will show you your daily task, all of what you have to do on your home screen. So the next widget which I have for you guys is called as the data counter. So from the name itself, you should know that data counter is basically to keep a track of your data, or like your internet data, or the usage which you have used during the day. So it's a straightforward widget. Okay, here first, once you click it, you can see it asks you, like, you can set a billing cycle, and once you say add widget, the widget adds onto your home screen. Now if I happen to click it, you can see it expands the information that it can give you. Say here I can see, like, for the month of, so for this month I have used so much of data on Wi-Fi as well as my cell phone, whereas in the last month I have used so much of data. Even in May, April, it keeps a track of all your data for your entire year. Whereas if you go to if you slide it next, you can see the same thing, like how much data is being used. Okay, and this is monthly, this is weekly, then this is daily, and this is yearly. Okay, if you go to app usage, you can also see how much of data your particular app has used during the day or like during the week. So this is also a good thing. And if you go to more here, there is some internet speed meter, another paid version. Go to settings, you can tweak with the settings. There are reminder tab, you can change the language, and many more. So this will actually come handy if you want to keep a track of your data or your internet usage. And last but not the least widget on the list is quotes. From the name itself, you would know that quotes widget would be probably displaying quotes onto your home screen. Now quotes is for people who wants to motivate themselves every day, like they get inspired. There are some people who get inspired with different sayings or different things which are said by big people or like some famous people. So this is the app or the widget just for them. In quotes, once you enlarge it, there are different customization options you can do as per your liking. You can change the text color, right? You can change the text color, you can change the background color, then you can change the text size, text align, text style, text font, and different category. Okay, here we have a quotes category. In quote categories, you have some categories here, custom categories, mixed categories, or you can put your own categories as well. So it depends upon you. Okay, and right down here we have something called as update interval, whereas you can change like when you want the quotes to change. Like there are different settings like 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours. You can set it up as per your liking. So based on that, the quotes are going to change. Say for example, if I set it to 2 hours, the quotes are going to change every time after 2 hours, and then say sync now, and then you need to apply. So as you can see, you get some nice quotes directly on your home screen. If for example you do not want to after 2 hours you do not want to change it, or say you want to read around 2-3 quotes at a time, then you can directly click on it, which will ultimately change the quotes, and there are thousands of quotes which will be directly displayed on your home screen. So guys, that's it for the video, and I really hope you liked it. If you did, then kindly hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, you all can vote it down, and also do mention in the comment section which widget you like the most. Do subscribe to me if you haven't and turn on the bell icon to get notified whenever a new video goes live. So until next time, you guys take care. Ciao.